Okay, so this is our third session of the Conscious Leadership Group and our last one. So very excited to see you all. And I thought today we begin with doing a little bit of like Kundalini meditation to cleanse our arc line, and then we start the session. So just to be in the clear mindset. So arc line is around our forehead from earlobe to earlobe, and it's for men, but women also have another arc line which is from nipple to nipple, and this is your power of like will like a steering wheel. So it helps you to be integrated with your words. So we're gonna clean our arc line with this meditation. And this meditation you can either sit in, if you're sitting in a chair, you can have your feet on the floor, or if you can sit in easy pose. So I'm going to sit in easy pose on the chair, but you feel free to, as long as your feet are touching the floor, that should be fine. And we're going to bring our hands into Gyan Mudra, okay? And then we're going to, from the nipple, going all the way around the head, come back, and then another one. So you just like imagine you're doing a dance, like cleansing your arc line. And if you can't do the movement, just imagine you're going through the arc line and cleansing and clearing that. And we're going to chant and sing with the music. So I'm going to put all of you on mute. Or actually, if you sing it very slowly, I think it would be nice to kind of like hear each other. If I find the music is interrupting, I'll put us on mute. But let me put on some music and please sing and chant with that. Close your eyes. Focus on the third eye and start the dance. Start to slow down and take a deep breath. Hold your breath. Exhale. And just for a moment, feel the echo of the mantra in your head. So the next thing we are going to do is just like a cleansing breath just after this. So we're going to, you can put your hands on rest your hands on your knees. And we're going to inhale uh, from inhale from the mouth, okay? And then exhale as if we're sneezing out. Okay, really sneeze out. So anything unwanted, any energies, anything that you hello. We're just doing a quick meditation before we start. So yeah. So inhale from the mouth, exhale, sneeze it out. For the last minute, really taking that inhale and really smooth out. Take a very deep inhale from your nose this time. Hold the breath. Inhale a bit more. Hold. Keep your eyes closed. Exhale. And just breathe it out. If you feel a little bit dizzy, or just breathe that out. I mean, circulate with the breath. Okay. So for today, I thought we can do a little bit of like a different exercise, not exercise, practice together. So, and then we do the sharing. So we're gonna have quick sharing, unless there are some questions or something that you really want to ask now. Please do ask it. But otherwise, we go through the practice and then we do a quick sharing at the end. Is that okay with everyone? Okay. So if you take a pen and paper, so what I like you to write down or think about is, what situation you'd like to resolve in your life. What is it that you really want to resolve in your life? Just write it down. Something that is alive, you're struggling with that. Could be someone that you're struggling with, that something in a relationship, that like it could be a relationship issue, but choose only one thing. Okay, has everyone got something? Now I'd like you to write down, what do you judge about this situation, or the other person. Write down your judgments about this situation or the other person, or the issue, whatever it is that you really want to deal with and resolve. Okay, and now I'd like you to write down all the negative feelings that I'm having about this situation or the person. Am I frustrated? Am I hopeless? Am I anxious? Just write it down. Connect with your feelings and write down any negative feelings that you have. And I'd like you to reflect on what part of you this situation, what part of you, this situation triggers what part of you. If you're aware of that. And if you're not, that's okay. So this person or this situation triggers what part of you? Or if you're familiar with the concept of saboteurs, what saboteur do you think it triggers? And if there isn't anything coming for you, that's okay as well. And now I'd like you to write down one thing, only one thing that this situation or this person triggering you the most. What is it that triggering you the most about this situation? And if you found that one thing, just close your eyes and sit straight and connect with your breath. Wait for everyone else to just finish. Now just start to touch your thumb and your index. Just gently, gently, as you're breathing, touch your thumbs and the index finger together. And breathe deeper and deeper. Now start to feel your body where it makes contact with the floor or with the chair, your feet that are touching the floor, just any sensation that you feel in your body. Feel that. And take a deep inhale. Connect to your heart. Exhale. And now start to hear any sounds that you can hear in your environment, in the room. And try to hear and listen to the furthest sound that you can hear. Really listen. Inhale deep. And now relax your tongue in your mouth and swallow your mouth water and just see if you can taste anything in your mouth, or if there isn't anything, just notice that. And now take 3 deep and deeper breaths into your heart. Inhale to the heart. Exhale with the sound of gently open your eyes. Take your pen. Now, I'd like you to write down any gifts. Can you find any gift in this situation or in this person? Anything that comes to your mind. Could be something about your growth, could be anything. And if you couldn't find any gifts, that's okay as well. And now I'd like you to answer this question. What sort of strength do you need to develop to be able to get yourself out of this situation or deal with this person or this issue? So, what sort of strength do I need to develop to be able to get myself out of this situation or to be able to deal with this person or issue? And now write down what this situation is trying to show you in life. Why this situation is there? Why do you think it's there? What is it reflecting to you? Or if that's a person, why do you think this person is showing up in your life now? Just write down whatever comes to your mind, and if there isn't anything, that's okay as well. Just notice that. And once you've done that, just again close your eyes, sit straight, and connect with your breath, waiting for everyone else to finish. So just put your hands on your heart. If that's comfortable, you can leave it there. But if not, just rest your hands on your lap. Connecting with your heart, I'd like to invite you to connect with an image of your inner child. It could be yourself around age of 5, 7, teenage self. Just connect with whatever image of your inner child that comes to your mind now. And just feel the presence of this innocent, bright, full of light child in front of you. Really connect with that and feel their energy. Now I'd like you to see yourself as innocent, as lovable, as light, as happy as your inner child. And really listen to that light being in front of you. And your inner child has a message for you. Try to capture that message. What is your inner child trying to tell you about this situation or this person that you're dealing with? What is his or her opinion or feeling? Connect with that. Your inner child is there to just send you some loving words. Connect with that. And now take a very deep inhale. Exhale. Send your inner child love, protection, support, light, and positive energy. And gently, gently come back. And then write down any messages that came to you from any loving messages or any positive messages from your inner child. Just write them down. What did your inner child told you? And once you've done that, I'd just like to invite you to write down all the relevant factors that have contributed to this situation. Or if it's a person, just any factors that have contributed to him or her being the way he's acting, the way he or she is. Anything that comes to your mind. And again, if there isn't anything coming to your mind, maybe just close your eyes and feel that. It's okay. And now close your eyes. Take a few deep inhales and exhales. Sit straight. Connect with your sage power, with your higher self. If you are into your spirit guides, connect with your spirit guides, your supports. And just listen to this question. And whenever you receive any answer, just open your eyes and write them down. Any idea you have that you can solve this problem? How can you solve this problem? Could be really, you need to be really open-minded. Can be completely out of normal what comes to your mind. Anything that comes to your mind that you could possibly resolve this situation or this problem. Anything. Could sound silly idea, but again, allow yourself, give yourself permission to write it down. Once you've done that, just close your eyes Connect with your breath. Use your imagination, and I like to invite you to visualize yourself 80 years old. Connect with your elderly self. Just see where you are, how you're feeling in that age. What is it that you're wearing? Really visualize all the details about you as an elderly self, your future self. And now your elderly self is going to reflect on this situation, this issue, this person that you're dealing with, and they are going to give you a message about this situation. Just receive that message from them. Just listen to see what they're trying to tell you. And once you've received the message, they are also going to give you a box. It's a gift from your elderly self to you. So open that box and see what they are gifting you with. There's a gift. Open the box and receive that with love from them. Whenever you're ready, just open your eyes and write down the message you received from your elderly self and also the gift that you received from them. And once you've done that, please write down 3 precise actions you're willing to commit to do about this situation based on what you received from your inner child, from your elderly self. Could be small actions, but it needs to be something that you really commit yourself to do, and it needs to be precise. So what you're going to do, by when, and how you're going to implement it. Just 3. So I'll give you another minute to just finalize and finish everything. And once you're ready, just come back to the space. And what I like us to share is I like anyone who wants to share the message they got from the elderly self, the gift, and the actions. So these are the three things that I invite you to share. So the message you received, the gift, and the actions that you commit to yourself to do about the situation. So there's no need to talk about the issue. And just start sharing whenever you're ready. Luke just apologized and said that he needed to go. So just to let you know. So anyone wants to share?
I will start.
Okay.
The first message was I need to share the message I got first when was from the situation.
From your elderly self, from your 80-year-old self, right?
Okay, so wasn't the first one when it was who was responsible of the situation? Because the first message I've got was to forgive. When then it was a question if I can identify who was creating the situation. So first was why do I think is this situation in my life? Like what do I need to learn from it? Then we had a meditation, and the message I got is to forgive.
Okay.
Then the message I've got from my inner child. No, from the so I was a child, and the adult sent a gift and a message. Yes. To be fearless, and the gift was courage. And the steps to take is to follow this path as an artist, to write and illustrate books, and to travel the world with my art, and to be able to offer a better life to my mom and my family.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry for I was completely lost because I wrote so many things. So it's like,
in terms of the act, what was the gift you received from your elderly self?
to be fearless and courage to go forward.
Okay.
Not to be like not to find obstacles and focus on obstacles, just focus on my path and follow this path, and not thinking that, like being doubtful that maybe I didn't take the right decision to go this way.
Mm-hmm. And in terms of the actions you've got is really good, but what probably you need to reflect on more and write about is three little actions. So something that you can, yeah, you can start doing like quite like in a near future. Something that you say, okay, maybe I start, doing this next week. So the first action that you need, for example, if there a bigger action is to illustrate the books and travel the world. So what is the very first small action? Maybe you just need to do a research. What does it need to be? Maybe you just need to type in the Google.
Maybe I need to start doing the illustrations or a challenge, 30 days challenge with seahorses illustrations. Maybe.
Yeah, something, yeah, just it's something achievable, small enough by when and how, and it needs to be very specific action.
Okay.
And something again that you are willing and can commit to in the near future. So it's not another like task on top of whatever you're doing. So it needs to be very well, done with the gentleness and kindness, the energy of that. Okay.
It was a
Natalie,
very interesting exercise. It was very, very interesting.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sandra. Natalie.
Yeah. It's my turn. Okay. So the gift from my 80-year-old self. It was very, I don't know, it wasn't really clear to me, but it was basically I opened the box and there's papers, and on the paper there's the truth.
Truth.
Yeah. I don't know, it could be my truth, or yeah, I don't know. I don't really know what else.
That's okay. As long as you received it will reveal itself to you.
Okay. And the message was, you're only as successful as you think you are.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, quite powerful. And the actions, I have two. The actions I want to take are writing a list down of what I bring to the world by being a coach every single day for the next week.
Okay.
And also writing down ways to get closer to my authentic self and live a life aligned to me, also for the next week. Yeah, because that's not really present in my life, and
Okay.
I feel like I lost it. I lost the way. So yeah.
And how did you feel about doing this exercise?
It was powerful. The only question is, when you asked how can I solve this issue, it's blank right now. So hopefully it'll come here soon.
That's okay. It never meant be like you get the answers. It was just like the purpose of this practice was to realize how easily we can move to our sage power. And when we started, there was emotions, there was frustration, there was strong emotions. But then just by calming down, in less than 40 minutes, we could come up with some resolution. So that was the purpose of that, to just realize this is our own power and we always have access to that. Yeah.
It was emotional. I could have cried if I went deeper.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Natalie?
What were the things you asked us to?
The message you and the gift from your 80-year-old self, and also the actions.
Okay, so the message was, it's all about love. You know, it's all about accessing a deeper understanding and level of love. And the gift was, it's funny because I heard it before I saw it. It was the heart of the ocean. And, you know, like in Titanic, but it didn't look quite like that, similar. So it was in a box and it was a heart, but it was more of a diamond, kind of a clear quartz, actually, now that I'm speaking into it. It's like a diamond clear quartz type of, yeah. So the heart, yeah, in a heart shape. Yeah, very clear, the heart of the ocean. That has a lot of meaning. The ocean has a lot of meaning to me. And the actions were let it go, concentrate on self, and also request a conversation.
Mm-hmm. And it's powerful. But what came to my mind, and I just wrote it down, was, do you have any jewelries or any piece of like gems with the diamond clear quartz heart? Maybe if you have, put it somewhere that you can see more often.
Yeah, I think I'd have to have a look through my jewelry. There's something, but it's not, yeah, I'd need to look at that, yeah.
But maybe it will come to you in the
Yeah.
soon. And also, ocean has a big meaning for you. So maybe put a picture of ocean somewhere in like where you can see it more often. There's a message from your elderly self and ocean.
They're telling me to ask you about the commission right now. Sorry, I experience the world psychically, so I get messages for myself as well as doing readings for other people. And that was really clear. It was really clear.
Okay. We'll have a chat about it later.
Yeah.
Okay.
It made me feel really uncomfortable. Yeah, the whole process was, I could, when you asked, it's linked to my inner child. That was straight away. And it made me really uncomfortable, and I wanted to run away a lot of the, like, there were, and it's really interesting because that's not usual for me, and this situation is not usual for me. It's like my Achilles heel, you know. And with inner work, I'm normally, you know, it's not always pleasant, but I'm really dedicated to it. With this, my ego just flares up. It's a really like wounded area for me. Yeah.
But again, if you think about it from the universal law point of view, the fact that you're having this reaction, it means that this aspect, this part of you that wants to run away, it's now revealing itself to you. So it wants to reunite to your light and be reunited with you. So again, it's a time for celebration as well as like I know there is like resistance and fear or not wanting to face it, but if you connect with your higher self, it's a celebration time, because this aspect, you're so close for reclaiming one part of you back to you, and that's why the resistance is high.
It's just tough, you know. It's really tough. It's like it's strange to hear myself say that, because the person who, you know, I really push it down, and I'm like, I've got to be strong for everyone, you know. And so just allowing myself to say that and feel that, it's really hard. It's scary.
Well done, Natalie. You allowed yourself to be vulnerable and say that. Maybe if it was like, I don't know, 1 month ago or in the past, you wouldn't even allow yourself to say that.
Yeah.
So just gently, gently, don't put so much pressure on yourself. It will come when it will come. And just nourish yourself with whatever tool that you know it's gonna work for you right now. Don't, it will come when you're ready. Yeah. Okay, let's everyone close our eyes. And let's put our hands on the heart, connecting with your heart energy. Let us all send Natalie love and compassion from the bottom of our hearts and support her to really go through this and send her strength, power, love, support, connecting with our group heart. Natalie, we love you.
I really feel it. Thank you.
Okay, I have a feeling that now that our heart is open, this is a very good space to just send the love energy to every one of us one by one. So now let's send Natalie Armstrong love and support. To just resolve and come up with ideas and just think and believe herself as a successful, brilliant coach as she is right now. Natalie, we love you. Take a deep breath, sending your energy of love to her. Exhale. Now, connecting with the group heart, and from that space, we're going to send Sandra courage, fearlessness, love, light, and all the strength that she needs to step into her next level, highest potential Sandra that she wants to be and she wants to manifest on this earth. You're not alone. The energy of love, courage, and support is always divinely with you. Sandra, we love you. And gently, gently, slowly come back to your normal breathing. And whenever it's comfortable, just excuse me. Open your eyes and come back to me. So I have a feeling that we are in a good space to close our space, and thank you so much everyone for joining me for this program, and I'd love to continue working with you. So we have our reflection sessions, most of us, in the next couple of weeks, and I'd like to offer another course which I think it's going to be very suitable for where we are. It's called Shadow Work, and it works with the tools, both scientific and you know coaching tools, as well as the spiritual tools for dealing with parts. So now we have parts. We have identified the aspects of us that needs harmony. So now how to deal with them, how to deal with the shadows, how to deal with the reflections. I will send you the details about the course and the timing, because I specifically designed it for us. So if the timing doesn't work for you, just let me know, and I'd like to continue with this group so we can adjust the timing. I think right now it's on Tuesdays from 5 to 6:15, something like that, and it has 6 sessions. But when we have our reflection sessions, maybe we can have a chat about that, or I send you an email. And you let me know if you want to carry on working with me. I'll send you all the continuation options. And before we finish, if you need anything, if you want to ask any questions, if there is anything that you want to reflect on, this is the time. And I'd love to hear.
I just want to say thank you so much. Honestly, thank you to all of you. And it's been like a pleasure to connect with you. And I feel like, for me personally, and I feel like I'm maybe feeling some of this energy, it's really taken me to deep places, you know, and I've learned honestly more about myself in this. No, that's maybe not fair. I've learned, I don't need to compare it. I've learned so much about myself in this last 5 weeks. It's, you know, it's been, and so it hasn't always been comfortable because my ego has kicked up a fuss. But it's been so transformational, and you're all part of that. So thank you.
Thank you, Natalie. Thank you.
I really felt the same. Like I can't really recognize myself, even seeing myself on a screen when I was like all the time on Zoom. I was incognito, not opening the video because I was not accepting my face, mostly without makeup, without
Your beautiful face, Sandra. I have to say that.
Thank you. So now I feel like I'm really my friend. When in the past 4 weeks, like Natalie said, I pay attention to myself, not physical, but how do I feel when I wake up, how the Sandra feels, but all of it, not just how I look in the mirror. And if I don't wear makeup, I will just look down. So I think you're just you're magical to be in my life and to do this to me. It took me 35 years only. Thank you.
Thank you, Sandra. And reflecting on coming back to law of reflection. So the magic is yours. So when you see the magic in me, it's actually your magic reflected back to you. So law of reflection goes this way, works this way as well. It's not about like negative things. It's about all the good things you see in others is also part of your energy. So you had it all in you for 35 years. Thank you for your magic.
I also want to say thanks. It was a really lovely group to be in with all of you. And I feel like it's opened a box. I know it's not the end, it's just the beginning. For me, I feel like, at least, a lot to reflect on and ways of thinking about life in a different way, really. Especially last week when we talked about, when I said I was empathetic and I cry a lot, and you gave me another way to observe that and not just see what's behind all that, you know. So I'm excited for what's to come.
Yeah.
So thanks.
Thank you, Natalie. I have a feeling that I need to share this. I am a very sensitive person, and I have been for most of my life. And most of my life, I have fighted that because I didn't want to be like my mom, which is very sensitive. And I thought this is like a very bad thing to have, until something happened, like as part of my spiritual journey, I realized this is actually my gift. Nothing to be scared of and hide. So welcome to the club. Yes.
It can be our superpower.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's good to know.
The ability to cry is actually something that I was so ashamed of for most of my life, is now becoming my superpower. Yeah.
Thanks for sharing.
Thank you. So thank you, everyone. I send you the email with the continuation option, and also for the shadow work workshop, which is, I'm thinking to start 10th of May. Let me know about if you want to continue about on that course, because I think this is going to be a very right fit, and energy wise, we're in the right space to move on to do deeper work. And also, I will send you the email for a reflection, like a feedback email. It's a fall. And then we have our reflection sessions. And I'm looking forward to see you again in person soon. Lots of love, and have a great weekend, everyone.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. Love you.